Hi there, Brian Berkmeyer here with the Maximum Performance Team, and this is part 2 of Possession, Attachments, and Resolution. In part 1, we reviewed the phenomena of attachments or possession and some alternative ideas as to what they may be if they're not actually spirits or demons or robots or whatever it is they present themselves as. Today, we're going to look at an actual case study of a person who presented attachments which acted as people who had previously had a life of their own. That body died, and for whatever reason, they did not go where intended. Judith is a 47-year-old female who presents urges to overeat. She wants help with weight loss. She's lost weight in the past, but like many, she gained it all back and then some. We have a preliminary visit, and at that time we discuss what it is that she can expect during the session. I learn that she is a spiritual person, although not particularly religious. She's been married twice and has 2 children. She has never been hypnotized before, but she's desperate. She just doesn't understand how an intelligent person like herself cannot lose weight permanently when it is obviously in her best interest to do so. During the preliminary visit, I never discuss past lives or attachments or give any suggestion that may lead their experience. I never want to contaminate their mind to produce imagery based on anything but their own influences. I do explain that she may experience things under hypnosis that are very vivid and very real, or it could be very soft impressions, or anything in between, and it could vary through the session. For example, her dreams may have no relation to any kind of reality, although her subconscious may be trying to work on something in a way that she can understand and handle. Just because you dream of a fire-breathing dragon doesn't mean that you're going to wake up with singed toes. As she then goes into that therapeutic range of hypnosis, we set up ideomotor signaling so that I can communicate directly with her subconscious or whatever else may present itself. We have a segment, or more likely a series, planned just on ideomotor signaling, a system that I use with every one-on-one session that I do. For these purposes, suffice it to say that ideomotor communication allows the client to experience everything necessary to resolve issues while lowering the intensity just a bit so that we can achieve a therapeutic result with fewer traumas. During the induction phase, I always use an image of light surrounding and protecting them, placing them in a wonderful sphere of light in which only good can be, allowing anything that is negative or harmful to leave easily and effortlessly. If protection isn't required, then it provides a wonderful, comfortable environment for the client to enjoy the process. While you may encounter attachments at any stage of the process, it's not unusual for me to find them in the stages of resolution. Watch their entire body for signals of something that's different, indicating something that's seeking attention. The ideomotor fingers may stutter, the wrong finger may move. Quite often, the opposing hand will begin signaling. It could be a twitch, anywhere. Just be observant. If you think there might be something, just ask. Is there something that requires our attention before we can move on? If there is, then get some idea of when the attachment began, whose interest the attachment is serving. I identify the client's lifetime, then the age, and then I employ the SHAG-PX process, another segment or series that will soon be available. Another question may be, is there anything that's blocking you from resolving this issue so that it never sabotages you ever again? If the yes finger pops or you receive some other indication from the client, then the questioning begins. Is this that is blocking resolution or that requires attention? Is this a part of you? Is there more than one? And determine a rough number. If there's more than 20, just get a range. Are there more than 5? Yes. Are there more than 10? No. Are there 9, 8, 7? Until you determine the number. In Judith's case, the number was 7. Are they all male? Or you may ask, are they all female? Determine the ratio. For instance, are there more males than female? Answer was no. So now we know that there are at least 4 females. Are there 4 females? No. 5 females? Yes. So we have 5 females, 2 males. Now we know that these attachments were once human, had lives and bodies of their own that stopped living, and for whatever reason they did not go where they were supposed to. Had these been foreign or dark attachments, they would not answer in this way, so it gives you an idea of how to proceed. I always begin my questioning with the gender opposite the client, and then I ask if there's one of the males or one of the females that can speak for all, and so I work with them in their gender-based groups. At this stage, my process differs from all of the books that I suggested to you. Each one of them take on an adversarial role with the attachment. I couldn't disagree more. If in fact these were formerly human beings, then I can think of nothing that would cause them to entrench more than my being adversarial. They are here by definition because they are hurt, angry, confused, frightened, and essentially they're hiding from something. So rather than provide one more thing from which to hide, let's build a little rapport. Make your objective, which is them leaving your client forever, something that they want to do. While you never say never, to date I have never had an attachment of any form not leave using this process. They will always do what is in their own best interest. Remember this statement when we begin working with the dark attachments. In the next segment, we'll dive into the removal of these attachments and different methods of testing to ensure that they're gone. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe and share. Use the links below. Particularly, you may find interesting the foundation hypnotherapy session at the free sessions. You'll get a feel for my initial induction process in the sphere of light. See you in the next segment.